guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to the latest episode of the Schalke Showdown, the contest that sees myself, 21 Maxwell, take on Tox1c Lemon. You obviously must be an evil lemon because toxic usually means poisonous. So, it's getting interesting. Both of us are looking quite close to the championships. Could one of us maybe peak and win that title this season? Well, on our side of things, it might take a bit of a miracle. I'm not saying it's been a bad season, it's been a good season, it's just Bayern are a wee bit far too good. They are already 8 points clear of us. We do have a game in hand, but 6 games to go after this fixture, and it's going to be really tight. And of course, Dortmund today, so it's going to be very difficult. So, what have you missed since you last joined us? Well, you joined us way back for the Hertha Berlin game, and obviously we played a lot since then. Decent winter break, we took on Sudan, we took on Santos and Belgrano. Well, we beat them anyway, doesn't matter what they're called. So that was fine. And then we started off the return to the season in pretty good form. Took on Frankfurt in the Fede Cartabia, scoring a beautiful free kick yet again. Giving us a 1-0 win. Not the greatest performance, but 3 points nonetheless. Gladbach came to town, and it was Klaas-Jan Huntelaar with a killer instinct to put us 1-0 up there. Again, probably should have scored more, they had chances, but thankfully a good victory. Then we took on Mainz, and we were absolutely shambolic. Pish, pathetic, Motherwell-esque. Anyway, Max Biester, or Beister, we'll say Beister, Biester sounds very... I'm not even going to say what it sounds like, but it doesn't sound very nice. He scores twice anyway. Fabian Frey makes it 3-0 before Goretzka and Draxler get his goals back in the end. Not enough, but still close to getting something there. So hopefully we're in a positive performance against Red Bull Leipzig, which we did have. Tauven gives a 1-0 lead before Oliver Sorg gets sent off for 2 bookable offences, and then Julian Draxler gave us a good 2-0 victory there. So that was what we needed, and we haven't lost since that Mainz defeat, so I've probably jinxed us for this game against Dortmund. But then a trip to Leverkusen, a great start with Julian Draxler with an early goal, and then scoring again in 31 minutes for Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Stefan Kiesling made it 2-2. Disappointed to lose the late goal to Kiesling, but he is like a dominant, a so good striker. If you put anything in the box, he's going to score it. Then travelled to Hoffenheim. It was a late showing by our substitutes, but it was a phenomenal showing. 18 minutes to go, 2 goals from Rodrigo, 1 from Maxim Choupo-Moting, and that gave us a good 3-0 victory. Next up was a home tie against Stuttgart. Good victory here, not easy as other games have been, but it was a Leon Goretzka penalty and a Chicharito goal for the first time in God knows how long. He had barely been scoring, but we gave him an opportunity and he put it in the back of the net. Next up was a trip to Dusseldorf, and again Chicharito decides, I'm going to play and I'm going to score. He got 2 goals in 11 and 13 minutes. Julian Draxler made it 3-1. Erwin Hofer made it 3-1, he brought one back with that goal before Goretzka killed the game off completely. It was a non-contest with a goal in 34 minutes. 4-1's a great result. Let's do it again. We actually trailed against, obviously the team that finished very high last season in the Champions League spots, Werder Bremen. Former Cologne striker Anthony Uja gave them the opening goal. Chicharito decides to score 2 in 2 minutes before Tauven and Draxler make it a great 4-1 victory here. And our last game, a very disappointing result. Away to Cologne, 1-1. Chicharito was terrible. Basically, Nakasawa gives them the opening goal. They get Adam Matujek, we'll go with his pronunciation, sent off. Conceding a penalty, Huntelaar scores. With Huntelaar on, we've got Choupo-Moting on, and we just can't break them down and get the win. So it's alright for them, just Bayern are just unbelievable. As you can see there, we do still have Bayern to play in the second last game, but it is away from home, and you got a few away. Dortmund, Wolfsburg, Bayern to play. It might just be too much, but we're a lot better than last season. Obviously, still a good chunk behind Bayern, they've just been very, very consistent. Only lost 1 game. But we're a mile ahead of Dortmund, and we've already qualified for the Champions League in March. We've already been given our budget. So I think this season will finish second, and next year, if we can get the right players in, we'll do okay. Now I'm thinking, we need goals. Like, Chicharito went for a barn spell, Huntelaar's not getting any younger. They gave us 30 million to spend. At the budget, 30 million, 220k in the wages, so thinking, okay, book him again. So we've already agreed a deal. This one's confirmed, is Nabil Fekir. Fair enough, doesn't look amazing, but looking at him I see versatility, I see a player that we can improve, and somebody that can fill in as a centre mid, an attacking mid, a left winger, or a striker. And the one we're about to pull off, the fee has been agreed. We're just waiting on the contract as the signing of, oh, who is this guy? I think Toxic has him as well. But Alexander Lacazette. Not having a great time with Leon, only scoring 4 goals, but I feel with our system and what he brings in terms of stats and attributes, I feel he can definitely be somebody that can really flourish under our system. So hopefully he'll come in next season. But hey, if we get lucky, we might not need to use him. But that's it, we're pretty much going to this game against Dortmund. Same team that's been playing. I think there's maybe minor tweaks because everybody's really on form. The striker position's the problem. But we're going to go with players that are all +7 in their rating, so that's always been in their good form. So it's going to be Farman in goals, Nastasic and Howardez at the back, Baba Rahman and Danilo as the wing backs, Geese as the regista, Neudstadt as the half back, Goretzka being the playmaker, Draxler and Tauvin cutting inside, and Chicharito running about making himself a nuisance. So hopefully we're looking for a positive performance here. We're going to attack Dortmund. Pray they don't counter us too much. But I'd like to think we can hopefully kill off their challenge. If they win, it puts the battle for second place wide open. But hopefully, with a couple of players they're missing, because that is not the strongest team I've ever seen. Interesting, they're playing young Jonathan Kalari. Where did they sign him from? Boca. Actually looks alright, he's been scoring goals, so I'm interested to see how he does. But the fact that Ginter's having to play in central midfield when, let's be honest, he's more of a centre back. And the fact that Paslak's having to play already, although he is looking really, really good at the age of 17. He's more of a defender, a wing back, rather than a midfield right. Apart from that, maybe exploiting the weakness of Schmelzer. They've got danger on the bench. You've got Kagawa there, you get Aubameyang. Nuri Sahin can make something happen out of nothing. In Real Madrid youngster. Dennis Cheryshev is there as well. So a lot of problems there, but hopefully, we can put Paslak, Royce, Schmelzer and Piszczek in the back foot with the likes of Baba Rahman and Danilo forming forward. We'll go to Oliver Runhart for the team instructions. And as always, we'll just say, give the fans something to cheer, and every one of you guys have got what it takes to make a difference. It works most of the time. Most people will respond to it. Most of the players will be like, that's okay boss, we get what you mean. And just hopefully, I say we can derail this Dortmund train and see ourselves at least in second place to give us a chance. If we can even just try and take it to the last couple of weeks, we might have a chance. You're hoping for that Bayern slip up and maybe one day it'll come. Unlucky Draxler. Good save there from Weidenfeller, who seems to have kind of gotten this position back and goal ahead of Roman Burki. Piszczek, Caleri. Oh shit, he scored. Nastasic seems to be absolutely furious there, but that youngster from Boca Juniors. So Piszczek into Mkhitaryan. Too much space for Piszczek. Oh, it's a debatable one. But it's a finish nonetheless from Caleri, and it puts us in the back foot. Here's Geese. Chicharito, Neudstadt, Goretzka, Tauvin. That's a great save. That's an absolutely phenomenal save there. Decided to go with Tauvin over Cartabia because I think Tauvin offers a little bit more. But from set plays, honestly, Cartabia is just phenomenal. And if we're really struggling, we can go a bit more direct and we can put Bastian Huntelaar on. In fact, we've only had 3 chances at goal. It's quite disappointing. So Chicharito off. For Huntelaar, Cartabia is injured. Shit, I forgot about that. So Choupo-Moting would be the natural replacement. I think we'll maybe go a bit more direct, I think. So I don't want to play at a rapid tempo because that's just playing into Dortmund's hands at times. We can just slowly build up and then hopefully catch him off guard. Here's Marco Reus with a corner and Hummels. That might be an own goal. Nope, it's definitely Hummels. Amazing, we'll get everybody back in the box there, marking up in men, and Hummels just I think does he need a run and jump there? Not just barges the defender out the way, and it's Nastasic that is nowhere near him. So that's a bit of a bummer. This wasn't how the game was meant to plan out. I thought, you know, we're at that stage, we've got that bit of quality that we should be beating Dortmund at home. Draxler, Huntelaar, perfect, great response. 11 goals this season. He didn't start playing until October because of his cruciate, and I thought honestly when he had his cruciate he'd be done, he'd be gone, he'd be over. But no, there's still a chance that Klasjan Huntelaar may continually have a future here no matter how many good strikers we bring in. Here's Draxler, Tauven. Please don't make that the highlight, really. Geese, I think it's going to be Huntelaar. Nothing stupid here. Because it's 1 versus 1, it's Mkhitaryan. That's it, Danilo. Take the foul, that's cool. It's things Yoshida wouldn't do. And I'm okay with that. I think we're going to put another striker up front here. We're going to change the system a little bit. Going to drop Baba Rahman and Danilo back. And it is going to be Jonas Geese coming off. I'm going to go with Max Meyer. Have him in there as a trick where Easter. We're also going to see Florian Tauven off, and it's going to be Rodrigo. I think there was the option to bring on Choupo-Moting, but I feel Rodrigo. In fact, what I might actually do is if Huntelaar sitting as a target man here, have Max Meyer more to the right hand side, and just no play with him doing that right hand side. It's bonkers, we may get it completely done because that's Marco Reus's side, but I believe those are risks you have to take in football. I've played plenty of lopsided formations in the past and been successful with them. Hopefully this is one of those occasions, although I can see everything coming down this side now. Here's Reus, how are these? Huntelaar, unlucky Rodrigo. Oh boys, you need to push up, put pressure on Weidenfeller from his distribution. Meyer. So hopefully we try and bring everything down this left hand side now. Draxler. Meyer. Rodrigo! And the flagged it offside, I don't believe it. I'm just going to make a quick team instruction to play everything down that left hand flank. And see if we can get any luck. There is Hummels and Piszczek's side, but I feel if we just keep it away for that right hand side we might be lucky. Rodrigo. Good interception there from Dortmund. Nastasic. Oh shit, here's Cagliari. This is one worried. It comes out to Reus. It's Paslak of all people for Cagliari. And the two youngsters have combined to basically shit on my tactics there. Just a little bit of space. Nastasic is playing everybody on side. That is some composure for Cagliari. Great finish there. And unless we get a quick goal here, I think we can be looking at taking no points and be really up against it. But here's Goretzka, Meyer, Rodrigo, Huntelaar, 3-2. There's still a chance. You got to go overload now. You know, if we could sign Fraser Kerr, it'd be great. Put him up front as well. But Huntelaar maybe doesn't link up great, but at times if the ball just comes to his feet, he'll put everything usually in the back of the net. I think we'll go to 80 minutes, sorry. Quick team talk, passionate, demand more, and I think we'll need to up the tempo as well. So let's give it a chance to do that. Much higher tempo, take more risks, be a bit more expressive. Close down much more. And we'll see if that works, because obviously we need to go for it all out so you can get a late equaliser. Please don't make me do all these tactics and nothing happen FM. I hate when it does that. Unless we can get some counter-attack here. Ginter, Subotic, Cagliari, he's been phenomenal and nearly grabs himself a hat-trick. So overall we've been competitive here. It's just these are the games you need to be winning if you want to beat Bayern. You know, any slip up, Bayern will punish you for it, and that sees us 8 points behind. So I'm unhappy with the result. Draxler get man of the match with an 8.9, but apart from him, can you really say maybe a Neustarter? Huntelaar with an 8.7. Did anybody else really turn up? Maybe Nastasic, but again, he's to blame for one of the goals. But you see there, 8 points behind. It might be too much this season, but we'll give it our best shot. You know, if we can get it close to 6 points, we can give it a go next season. I think the aim now is just to make sure we finish ahead of Dortmund and make sure we strengthen wisely for next season. So that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the hell out of the like button. And of course, don't forget to check out the links below in the description, which will have everything to Jordan's channel, to Tox1c's latest video, etc, etc. Give him abuse because I'm still unhappy at Mark O'Brien. Honestly, I'm never going to let this go. But thanks as always for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series from my perspective and from Tox1c's perspective. It's literally one of the last saves I'm going to be playing in FM15. Hopefully you'll join us for more episodes and a big adventure that's planned for FM16. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.